Hi everyone, welcome back to another Mick 11 video. You're probably wondering what that is. Well, this. Well, as you can probably see by that flag, probably a lot of you know that flag, this flag too. But this is the Flags of Asia quiz. But I will have to name a fact about every, country in Asia before, I do the actual quiz. So let's start to test my knowledge, to see if I actually got the flags right or wrong. Because if I name if I name a fact about the wrong country, then I don't know. I'll have to fix that later after I take the quiz. But anyway, I'm not going to play the quiz. I'm going to name the flags, and then I'll take the quiz to see if I named, the right flag about the right fact about the right country. So, this is off memory, so some countries like East Timor, Timor-Leste, or whatever you want to call it, I'm not going to be able to name many facts about it. I don't think I can name any facts about East Timor, Timor-Leste. I'm just going to call it East Timor because it's easier for me. But let's start. Okay, so that's Bahrain, I believe. It's a small island nation off the Arabian Peninsula in the Middle East. That's really all I can say about it. It's a pretty developed country, I guess. Hold on, let's go to Google Maps. Google Apps, sure, Google Apps. Can you see this? Google Maps? Yeah, that's good. Alright, so as you can see, I'm currently in Sydney. But here's Bahrain. I think the capital is Manama. I can't really tell though. But yeah, this is Bahrain. It's connected to Saudi Arabia by a little land bridge. Not a land bridge. It's just a regular human-made bridge, not a land bridge. That would be pretty cool if there was just a random land bridge that went like that to Bahrain. But anyway, that's really all I can say about Bahrain. This, I believe, is the United Arab Emirates. We can just go right down there. Not too far from Bahrain. But, the capital is Abu Dhabi. And I believe Dubai is the biggest city. I think so. They've got these cool little islands here. This is supposed to be the world. As you can see, I feel like South America is the clearest. Australia is kind of weird looking. Oh, there's one for every country. That's pretty cool. You forgot Italy. How is Sweden down there? South of Norway, north of Norway? Sure, I guess. I'll just go with whatever you do. Dubai. But anyway, they have 7 Emirates. I think it's 7 Emirates. And, the Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world, but it's also the tallest building. Okay, let's just say it's the tallest building in the world, which it is. But anyway, back to the flag thing. Alright, that's Afghanistan. So if we go over here, a lot of you probably know about Afghanistan because of where all these US troops are stationed in. I believe 3,000, I think, were taken out of Afghanistan recently. But, the capital is Kabul. Kabul? I don't know how to say Afghanistan's capital, but it is ranked as the most dangerous country in the world. I believe there's a civil war going on right there. Oh yeah, there's one Jewish man in the whole country, because all of them left from, I believe it was terrorists? I think it was terrorists. Does this road just randomly end here? I'd have the street view. No, there's tiny roads that go here. That would probably be very dangerous to drive there. But anyway, all around, nice country, I guess. If you get over the fact that it's pretty dangerous, but, nice country. Next, Brunei. Alright. So Brunei's over here. It's separated by, Malaysia. That's Malaysia. That's also Malaysia. But, anyway, we'll get to Malaysia later. This is Brunei. And this is the capital, I think. Bandar Seri Begawan. Please tell me I pronounced that right. But anyway, Brunei's maritime borders just go out like that. The South China Sea's maritime borders are a mess in general, but Brunei's goes out like that, and then Malaysia's just yeah, we don't think so, Brunei. And then they eat up Brunei's stuff. But anyway, it's a pretty nice country, I'd say. I've got a bunch of rivers and stuff going through it. I think it's very, it's got a lot of jungles. I'm going to say it's very junglous, but that's not a word. Teraja Lighthouse. Can we... Nope, no one's taking pictures there. Oh, we can go to Wasai Teraja. Sure, I guess. Oh, this is a nice little spot. If it clears up. This man just standing here. What's his hat say? Bula? Okay, sure. Bula. That's a nice little place. This is gonna take forever. South Korea. It has the southernmost part of the Korean peninsula. For some reason, when you go on Google Maps, it's got this weird little, it looks weird. Where, like, compared to if you, like, zoom into Japan, it's, like, looks normal, but then you zoom in, it's got all these weird colours. But anyway, Seoul is the capital. It is one of the biggest cities in the world. It's a massive city. I think lots of Seoul's population, South Korea's population's here. Again, this is the what's the line called? Is that the international dateline? No, that's not the international dateline. The international dateline's like over here. All weird. Processing zone. No, okay. I can't put my finger on it. I know it, but I just forget it. South Korea, very advanced country. I think this is the biggest island in South Korea. It's not owned by Japan or anything. We'll get to Japan later. Alright, that's all I'm going to really say about South Korea. Turkmenistan. Alright, well, Turkmenistan, sadly the country doesn't have many rights, I guess. I mean, yes it does. Well, their leaders just kind of, let's say it like... Alright, I'm not going to say anything about them. Turkmenistan's a nice country. It's got that hole that's been burning for like 50 years, I think. That's where it is in Turkmenistan. The capital is Ashgabat. Can we see anything in there? Yeah, some people have taken photos there. Oh yeah, very nice here. Lots of people sitting on that bench and that. Alright, back to this. Alright, on the second row. This is going to take a while. Uzbekistan. It is the oops, I have GeoGuessr open. I'm going to make a video on that later. But I should probably get out of that. So Uzbekistan is bordering Turkmenistan, actually. The capital is Tashkent. I think I'm saying that right. But Uzbekistan, well, here's the Aral Sea. It used to be much, much, much bigger. Even if you go onto Street View, it's like even more dried up. Not Street View, sorry, satellite mode. It's even more dried up, but it used to be the 6th biggest lake in the world, I think. This is the biggest lake in the world right now, currently. But there was like cotton farms and stuff. I think there's cotton farms around here and that, because they're just draining stuff from the Aral Sea, and now it's very small. If I could go onto Google Earth Pro, I would, but that would take too long to set up during a video. Oh, how long has this video been going? 8 minutes. I've only got through one row. Alright, we've got to hurry up. I was going to say... Oh, yes. Uzbekistan is the second double landlocked country. The other one being Liechtenstein, which is all the way over here in Europe. That's Liechtenstein. That's what I'm going to say about Uzbekistan. Cambodia. I think Cambodia used to be called Kampuchea. It did used to have the lowest life expectancy in the world. The capital is Phnom Penh. Correct me if I'm saying that wrong. I probably am saying that very wrong. It borders Thailand, Laos, and Vietnam. And it's just adding to the mess of the South China Sea. Oh. Is the Gulf of Thailand? Okay. This is probably like a disputed area. Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand. Claiming all this stuff. Maybe even Malaysia getting in a bit. But anyway... Malaysia probably would just be like, yeah, we have a bunch of maritime borders. We're stealing off Brunei's anyway. Alright, Cambodia. It's got that Angkor Wat, I think it's called. It's very nice. I don't know where it is. Is it in the capital? I don't think so. But anyway, next flag, Lebanon. I think Lebanon and Venezuela right now are, getting hyperinflation. There we go. That's what I meant to say. But the capital of Lebanon is, of course, Beirut, as a lot of you probably know that. Lebanon, you'd think it's got lots of deserts, but, it's only got this. That might not even be desert either. There's Street View out here. Is that a desert? I don't see no desert there. Hold on. Oops, that's not Lebanon. Hold on, let's just go to the Street View thing. So this is actually a road. Is that a desert? I mean, yeah, I guess it's a desert. But most of the country's population is located over here on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. And, well, that's really all I'm going to say about it. Is there a fake Tripoli? Alright, I see. There's a there's a Tripoli over here in Libya, and there's a Tripoli over here in Lebanon. I just saw that. East Timor. There's not much I'm going to really be able to say about East Timor, or Timor-Leste. The capital is Dili. I think they have maritime border disputes with Australia. Australia actually didn't let them fly their flag at the Olympics in 2000. Timor-Leste wasn't a country in 2000. I believe it gained its independence in 2007. Well, it's half of the islands of Timor, and it's got this small enclave here. But anyway, moving on to the next one. I did not have much to say about that. Indonesia, the country that's right next to Timor-Leste. Well, it's very big archipelago nation. There are lots and lots and lots of islands. Oh, here's Bali. Bali, very touristy spot. Very cheap as well. The capital is Jakarta. I think that's Jakarta. Anyway, this island of Java has more population than all of Russia. But again, that could not be true. Hold on, let's just... population of Java... 175 million, and Russia... hold on. 145. Oh, it's only barely higher than Russia, and Russia's way bigger. Alright, let's... Oh, Germany. You look at Germany, they just, hop up here to 80 million. They gain, 20 million population right here. Alright, let's just ignore that. We'll move on. I mean, there's so much to say about these countries. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. I might have to do a part 2. I don't know. 30 minutes. Okay. I think we're just going to have to speed through this after we get past the second row. Alright, Japan. A lot of people know this. But Tokyo... If I can find it. I think Tokyo's over here. Yeah. Tokyo is the most populated city in the world. I think even just in general and metropolitan as well. Because I think that there are... I think these two places are Tokyo Metropolitan, all of this, Tokyo Metropolitan. I'm not sure, I could be wrong. But again, Osaka, I think, is the 10th biggest country. Osaka is not a country. The 10th biggest city by population. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Japan is very, very developed nation. Oh yeah, I think it's the only country that's been nuked. Twice, actually. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. But there's a memorial site in here, the Atomic Bomb Dome, Hiroshima Peace Museum. It's all over here. All this stuff. There's another Central Park here. There's one down here in Sydney as well. But anyway, let's move on. I think we've just got to speed through this. Alright, Thailand. The capital's Bangkok, which I believe is actually the most visited city in the world. So I'm only going to say one fact. It's bordering Laos, Cambodia, Burma or Myanmar. It's not bordering Vietnam. And Malaysia as well. You can't forget Malaysia. Alright, moving on. Singapore. Singapore is a very, very small, rich nation. I believe they do speak English there as well. I've got a bridge going into Malaysia and that. Not too much to say about Singapore. It's got all these like artificial islands and stuff. Singapore is one of the most densely populated countries in the world. Alright, moving on. Syria. They have classified as the second most dangerous country in the world after, we went over this before, Afghanistan. They've got a huge civil war going on in that. The US is dropping bombs everywhere. Oh yeah, I think Damascus is the oldest city in the world as well. They've got this small, well, it's not really that small, coastline on the Mediterranean. Again, like Lebanon. Moving on. The Maldives. So once the sea level rises enough, this whole country is going to be underwater. Capital is Male. Sorry, I was going to go back to Syria and say, oh, the capital is Damascus, but I already did that. Very touristy spot, very, expensive. They've got all these nice water bungalows and stuff. They're pretty close to India. Well, I say pretty close. I mean, that's probably like 100, 200 kilometers, I don't know. It's pretty close to Sri Lanka as well. The Seychelles? I mean, that's pretty far, but they've got probably territories pretty close to each other. Alright, moving on. That is Palestine, I think. Palestine. Well, it's not really a recognized country, so, it's still in Asia, though. Again, there's fighting over the Gaza Strip right now, bombing over Gaza. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this on YouTube. Alright, they also claim their capital is Jerusalem, just like Israel. Israel does not recognize them, though. West Bank, most populated part of it. Here's another one of those things, like in Cyprus, which is in Europe, yeah. I'm not wrong about that one. Alright, moving on. Sri Lanka. I think it's called the Teardrop, or the Pearl of Asia. It looks like it's connected, but it's not. That got flooded. I mean, there should be a bridge, but stuff happens. Alright, Sri Lanka. The capital is of Colombo. Pretty big city. I don't really know. Oh yes, there's a place called Kandy. What? How do you say this mountain? Piduratulagala. Alright. Me butchering a name. That's all we need for a fact. Well, I guess the capital being Colombo is a fact, but moving on. Bhutan. Alright. Bhutan has some of the happiest people in the world, I believe. Yes, the capital is Thimphu. Thimphu? I don't know. The population is only 500,000. I don't really have much to say about Bhutan, but they have lots of mountainous territory. If you can see, lots of mountains. They've got a small bit of the Himalayas. I think that's still a part of the Himalayas. I could be wrong, but, moving on. Turkey. Alright, Turkey. The capital is Ankara, but the biggest city, Ankara, I think it is. They have the capital of Istanbul. And here, the Bosphorus. Nice little trading thing. There seemed to be a big canal here. What are they doing? Making another canal? I don't know. Alright, moving on. The biggest city is Istanbul, which used to be called Constantinople. They control the Dardanelles. That's the Dardanelles. So yeah, it would be very hard to get into the Black Sea or out of it without Turkey's permission. Or there could be something in place, I don't know. Alright, moving on. The Philippines. Alright, the Philippines, the capital is Manila, on the biggest island of Luzon? I don't know how to say that. The population of the Philippines is very, very high. Like one of the highest in the world. It's got 100 million, I'd say. 110 million, I don't know. But they've got it's like a huge archipelago nation. There's so many islands in the Philippines. Probably one of the countries with the most islands in the world. I mean, look how many there are. You just go everywhere. There's islands. There's a place called Sara. Alright. moving on. Next country, Mongolia. Alright, Mongolia, for such a large country, the capital being Ulaanbaatar, you'd think for such a large country would have quite a high population, but of course most of Mongolia is located in the desert, so that's not really that good for them. But the population you'd expect to be like really high, somewhere like equivalent to like Uzbekistan or Kyrgyzstan, but no, the population's only 2 million, so yeah, I think it's one of the most like sparsely populated countries in the world. Or a bunch of people just live in Ulaanbaatar. Hold on, let's just copy and paste this. What's the population of Ulaanbaatar? Hold on. Here we go. Population. Yeah, that is like most of Mongolia's population. Everyone else lives in all these like scattered out cities and stuff. Most of them probably even aren't cities. There's just not enough people. But anyway, Ulaanbaatar, all around nice place. So is all of Mongolia. They used to control one of the largest empires. I think it was the largest empire, the Mongol Empire. Of course, they failed invading Japan a couple times. But anyway, all the way over here, I believe they got all the way to Poland, which I find is insane. I don't know how far that is. It's a couple thousand kilometers, couple thousand miles as well if you're American, but I don't know. Alright, next, after Mongolia, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, I was really surprised when I found this out, but it's bigger than Mexico. I mean, I can kind of see it, but it's just Mexico's longer, so you'd think that it's bigger. But, you know, it's big. The Saudi Arabia is bigger. The capital is Riyadh? I don't know. The population is pretty high. Mecca, big city. Jeddah, big city. All these big cities they've got. I don't really know what to say about Saudi Arabia. Oh yeah, they were kind of gonna cut Qatar off. Okay, they stopped that plan though. I don't know, maybe it was using up too much of their budget, and then they were gonna store their nuclear waste here. That's not very cool, Saudi Arabia. Oh, is there no roads going into Saudi Arabia? Into Qatar? Oh yes, there's this big road. Oh yeah, this road too. Oh, no, that's just in Qatar. Oh, that is so close. I think it's Qatar, not Qatar. Not sure though. So yeah, I believe this road leads all the way down to the United Arab Emirates from Qatar. Alright, let's stop talking about Qatar and let's move on to Kyrgyzstan. So Kyrgyzstan has this weird thing. Hold on, let's go into Bishkek and maybe we can find one. But in their number plates, they've got this red thing. Hold on, is that a car? Yeah, see, they've got the red thing here, red stripe. I think some number plates are also fully just red. Oh, Bishkek, pretty nice place as well. You should probably go visit one day. But also, it's one of the very hard country to spell. Kyrgyzstan. Oh my god, we're only halfway through. Iran, alright. Iran. Where do I start? Alright, let's just start with the capital being Tehran, I think it is. They've got massive oil fields here, but one thing is mountains over here, not protecting their oil fields. If they're like here, on the border with Iraq, their oil fields would be protected, which are all here mostly. I don't know what else to say about Iran. I do have a lot in mind, but I'm not gonna say it, okay? About a bunch of these countries, as well as Saudi Arabia, I'm just not gonna say anything, okay? Okay, fine. I'll say a bit. The US is at war with them, I think. Also Iraq. Oh yeah, Iraq's got this small, tiny thing on the Persian Gulf, or Arabic Gulf, Arabian Gulf. No, I just call it the Persian Gulf. Sorry. Oh, Israel. Again, another country in the Middle East. We just keep getting countries in the Middle East. Alright, again, the capital is Jerusalem, but again, Palestine claims that to be their capital as well. They're bombing the Gaza Strip and that. And, you know, they have to deal with bombs coming from Lebanon, Syria, wherever. Maybe even from Egypt, I'm not sure. But anyway, Israel's a pretty nice place. Is there Street View in Jerusalem? Yeah, there is. Of course there is. Let's just go in. Oh, did I just get put in like a mosque or something? This might not be a mosque. I could be wrong. Let's go get another spot in Jerusalem. Here. It's this. Very nice. This building. I don't know what's happening here. Right, moving on. Vietnam. Okay. Well, oops. GeoGuess again. Vietnam. As I spoke about Vietnam before, but the capital is Hanoi. Again, during the Cold War, the Soviet Union and the US was like backing up the southern bit, but then it kind of got a bit unpopular. And then the Viet Cong just pushed down with help from the Soviet Union and China, I think. They just pushed back and then, got them out of there. Kuwait. Alright, Kuwait. Kuwait, the capital being Kuwait City. As you can see in like Central America as well, there's Guatemala City, Panama City, Mexico City, Latin America mainly. But Kuwait, it's a very developed nation. Is there Street View in Kuwait City? There should be. There's a bit. Very nice here. That's a nice view. I think since they don't have any lakes, doesn't look like they have any lakes. I think they have lots of desalination plants. Oh, here. That's not a lake. That's artificial. I think they have a bunch of desalination plants. Not desalinization. Desalinization plants, which take salt water and turn them into fresh water, and then they dump all the salt into the water, which is bad for the marine life and stuff. But alright, moving on. Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is one of the biggest countries in the world. Got an itchy nose. Kazakhstan is one of the biggest countries in the world. I did not know the capital was Nur Sultan. I thought it was like hold on, where is it? I won't be able to find it. Alright, whatever. Oh yes, some of Kazakhstan is actually in Europe, which I find a bit weird. I thought Europe was like out to here. I mean like out to here. But I was like, it goes like, well, I knew this was part of Europe and this Finland, Sweden, Norway. I did not know it went like, and then it even scooped up Azerbaijan and Georgia a bit. Missed Armenia, but a bit weird. Alright, Kazakhstan, very big country. I'm not going to say much about it. It was a former Soviet country, just like Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, and Turkmenistan. We haven't covered Tajikistan yet. Afghanistan was its own thing. I don't know much to say about Kazakhstan. Well, I do, but I'm just gonna say everything. North Korea, alright. The capital being Pyongyang. It is I can't really say it. The leader is Kim Jong-un, and he kind of gives the people no rights. He doesn't give them no rights. I mean, they have very little rights. You can't really leave the country into South Korea or China. Or Russia, I don't think either. Yeah, that they share a tiny border with Russia. Yeah, the borders are all rivers, so if you're going to try and escape, you have to cross a river. I believe some people have actually crossed the river. Then they've gone, and then doo-doo came to South Korea, and then doo-doo gone everywhere else. I don't know. Alright, the capital being Pyongyang. The population, 25 million, slightly higher than Australia. But anyway, Oman. Alright, so a lot of people think Oman and Yemen are very similar. And in some ways they are, but Yemen's population is way higher. It's like 22 million, I think. And Oman's population is 5 million. The capital being Muscat. And not the safest country, but pretty nice country in general. Do they have Street View? Yes, in some parts they do have Street View. Oh wow, this place is very nice. I've never done Street View in Oman, but it's a nice little country. Yeah, that's very nice here. Alright, I don't know much to say about Oman, but apart from its population. Alright, Georgia. Georgia is up in the Caucasus. Their border is with Russia is made up by mountains. The capital being... Okay, I don't know how to say it. I call it Tbilisi, but it's not that. It's like Tilsi. Alright, don't call it Tilsi or Tbilisi, because that is completely wrong. Go look up how to say the capital of Georgia. I don't know how to say it. I don't know much to say about Georgia. Oh yeah, didn't they cause like an internet crash or something? I don't know. I was gonna go to Azerbaijan and Armenia for a second, but Georgia, not too much to say about it. Pretty nice country, former Soviet country. I don't know what to say about. Oh wait, let's just go do some street view, since I have nothing to say about it. There's like lots in that area over there. Sorry about that. Alright, seems pretty run down in this area, but there's probably not you shouldn't base it on the whole country. Yeah, there's places like this in Sydney as well. This is quite a nice place as well. Just got some old historical stuff. Alright, where are we? Georgia. Alright, Yemen. As I said before, they are going... I think it's through a civil war. There used to be 2 Yemens, I think. But I could be wrong. I think there was 2 Yemens. The capital being Sana'a. I doubt there's going to be any street view. There might be photospheres, yeah. Oh, I mean, this is pretty nice. What is that? It's all lit up and everything. Anyway, let's just look for something that's not in the capital, like this place. Turin, very dusty. I mean, very dusty. That's Mick 1011 2021. Very dusty. That's all I can say about Yemen. Alright. More very dusty. I'm not going to say much more about Yemen. It's very divided up here. Next. Alright. Burma or Myanmar. Alright. The capital being Naypyidaw or Naypyidaw. Naypyidaw, Naypyidaw. Nati. Okay. I don't know how to say it. Alright. Well, that's nice. Oh, they have Milo there, sure. I don't think America has Milos. I don't know what to say about Burma. But they got this massive river. There's a river delta here. People like riding their canoes on this thing, I think. Some people could not. Some people probably don't enjoy it. Iraq. Alright, let's just get back to... I still have Ulaanbaatar. Let's get that off there. Iraq. Well, they're at war with the US, the capital being Baghdad. But Iraqi Kurdistan, I mean, it's a pretty nice place. I'm pretty sure they have their own government and everything. You know, apparently this area over here is like pretty dangerous. Baghdad as well. Baghdad has its own like thing. Can you see any photospheres in Baghdad? Of course there's gonna be no street view there. Oh, this is a nice little lake. Very clean. Here, none of the lakes are clean. This actually looks like a place here. That's funny. Alright, what's that? That looks pretty weird. Alright. Oh yeah, they're at war with the USA again. Malaysia is next. Let's get out of this street view. Alright, Malaysia. You would think this might be its own country. Oh, I wonder what country this is. But no, it's just part of Malaysia. Oh yeah, Singapore's kicked out of Malaysia, I think, and now it's a very developed country. The capital being Kuala Lumpur. I believe there is street view here. Yes, lots of street view. Yeah, very developed city. What's that? Nice little... Oh, it's a house. I thought it was like a pool. Alright. Stop being blurry. There we go. That's nice. Very big city centre. Nice little roads there and that. Alright. I don't know much to say about Malaysia, but... You know... In this title, I just have to write off memory. Because I'm not using any, like, script or anything. I was going to go back to Brunei. Oh, yes. They eat up Brunei. It's coastline, as I said before. Azerbaijan. So they did go to war with Armenia because Armenia like claimed some weird thing Azerbaijan. Of course they won. Their population pretty high. The capital being Baku. This weird Armenian enclave. They've got lots of enclaves. Right, sure, enclaves. Enclaves. Not much to say about it except it's got a couple deserts and stuff. At some points, it's probably like, oh, yeah, we can go into Baku. I don't know what Baku looks like. I've never gone to Street View in Baku. Pretty nice city. Moving on. Nepal. Nepal, their flag is the only one that's not a rectangle. Well, I think Switzerland has like a square flag, but Nepal over here. They claim a bit of Mount Everest. You know, they claim half of Mount Everest. China claims the other bit. But anyway, the capital being Kathmandu, which is a shoe brand here in Australia. Their population not too high, but hold on, let's just search that up. Is it I feel it's like 1 million, but I could be wrong. Nepal population. Bam. Ooh, that's a very high. Higher than I was expecting. Higher than Sri Lanka. I was not expecting that one. I forgot there's a place in India called Lucknow. Very funny. Oops. I almost dropped the microphone there. So yeah, they do have one of the highest points in the world. Well, you know, China and Nepal. China goes around stealing everyone's high points. Anyway, Nepal is very known for, you know, mountains and stuff. Oh yeah, I should probably, for Pakistan, I didn't really bring up, oh wait, have we done Pakistan yet? No, we haven't. Alright. I thought we already did Pakistan. Alright, Armenia. Let's get the last of the Caucasus out of here. Armenia, there's not much to say about it. Apart from Yerevan is the capital. I don't know why I started with Asia when I did this. As I said before, Azerbaijan and Armenia kind of claimed this. It was like a full Armenian enclave that they were going to have. Azerbaijan has this weird enclave here inside of Armenia. Not much to say about them. You may... It's a nice little city in Georgia. I don't know why I zoomed into it. Well, probably town, actually. Not sure, it could be a city. I don't know why I'm talking about Georgia. I believe this is their biggest lake. Lake Sevan. What's this lake here? Arisdam Lake, which is shared with their border with, you think that's Iran? Yep, that is Iran. Oh no, that's Azerbaijan. Oops. Sorry about that. I really don't know what to say about Armenia. Alright, let's just move on then. Tajikistan. Let's get the second last stand out of here because we haven't done Pakistan yet. The capital being Dushanbe. Let's see if we can do Street View there. I don't know much about it apart from that China's stealing their highest peak again, like they do with many other countries. Oh, that's a very tall flag post. Oh, is that that one that was like one of the highest in the world? I could be wrong, but that looks like one of the highest flagpoles in the world. I think that is actually, that looks like the White House. Right, let's move on from Tajikistan. Oh yeah, very mountainous. The country is one of the most mountainous countries in the world. That's why the capital's over here in this mess. This is a big mess. Soviet Union did that, mainly Russia. Alright. Oh, of course, we're going to do Russia after this. Of course, a lot of people know this. The capital of Russia is Moscow, and it is the biggest country in the world. It is not as big as it seems. I mean, since it's at the top of the world, the more further up you go, the more distorted Russia and other countries look. Well, Greenland's not really a country, actually. It's part of Denmark. But Greenland looks much bigger than Australia. And if Australia's not an island, then Greenland's not either. They have got St. Petersburg, I guess. Oh yeah, we have to talk about this, I guess. They do claim the Crimean Peninsula. That's why there's a dotted line here. I believe in Ukraine. Ukraine has a dotted line here. You know. because Ukraine kind of claims it. I think Ukraine claims. I'm not sure. Russia. If you look on Russian Google Maps, it will say they do have this. Oh yeah, you'd think Russia's population would be really high, but this whole area over here is Siberia, and it's very, very sparsely populated. I'm not sure if Vladivostok is part of Siberia. I don't know. I'm just talking about Vladivostok. All right. Anyway, what do I say now? There's so much stuff to say about Russia. They've got a bunch of northern territories. Hold on, does this say northernmost point of mainland Russia? No, it does it for the US. Alright. What am I gonna do? Alright, let's move on then. Taiwan, alright. It's not a fully recognized country because, China, probably Russia too, doesn't recognize Taiwan. I don't think the US recognizes it either. There's only a couple countries that recognize Taiwan because, well, China is kind of like, well, if you're going to recognize Taiwan and do business with Taiwan, well, we're not going to trade with you either. The capital being Taipei City. Taipei. I could be wrong. I think the capital is Taipei though. But anyway, it's... Oh yeah, in the Olympics, which is currently going on right now. Oh my god, how long is this video? Oh my god, 40 minutes. Oh, why is naming facts about countries so hard? Right, let's just move on. Oh yeah, they have to play under New Taipei or something. Chinese Taipei. Kata. Oh my god, we still have one row left. Qatar. The capital being Doha. The population is not very high. This is claimed by Bahrain. Oh, Bahrain's got this weird thing going on here. Very developed country if you go to Doha. Let's see, yeah. Pretty developed, as you can see. There's a weird looking car there. Then trying to be cut off by Saudi Arabia. Oh my god, I spent so long with the first 2 rows of this video. But okay, next. Ooh, what country is that? Is that Jordan? Right, whatever. India. India is the second most populated country in the world. 1.3 or 1.2 billion, I think. Capital being New Delhi. Kashmir. Kind of a pretty big dispute with China, Pakistan, and India. But, no, they've got disputes everywhere. China's claiming this, India's claiming that. China's even claiming parts of Bhutan for some reason, picking on smaller countries. Is there anything even in there? Nope, nothing there but a small stretch of road. I feel like Bhutan should get this since they're smaller. Alright, can't really talk about that. Oh yeah. This mess. Well, it's been changed, but, there used to be hundreds of enclaves here. And here, all over this area of Bangladesh and India. India was going to lose like a couple square miles or meters of land. So they're like, no, we're just going to keep this until recently, 2015. They kind of just like, boom, alright, this is ours. And then the people got to choose between citizenship in India or Bangladesh. Oh yes, Lucknow. I just had to bring it up. They've got the Ganges, a pretty big river. Mumbai, a really big port they've got there. They've got the Taj Mahal, which I think is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Alright, let's move on. Pakistan. Alright, again, Kashmir. The capital is Islamabad. The biggest city is Karachi, I think. They've got these bads. Faisalabad. I don't know. Oh yeah, fun fact. If you go from this place all the way in a straight line, real life law video. But if you're on a globe and that, and then you'll start going so south that you go north, and then you'll end up like here in Oztok in Russia. Anyway, what country? What country? Oh yes, Pakistan. Alright, that's all I can really say. Oh yeah, not a very richest people in the nation. Sorry, Pakistan, I had to say it. Oops, I should probably close that. Alright, Jordan. Bam, here's Jordan. The capital is Amman. They've got these cool little... Well, not real, they're not that little. Very mountainous, deserty country. They've got these little monument things. I don't know what to call them. I don't know what you call them, but they've got them. Woo, go Jordan. Moving on. I don't know what to say about Jordan. Lao. Alright, Lao. The capital Venetian? No, it's not Venetian. Vientiane. Right, the capital's like, I think around 5 million population, the whole country. It's got lots and lots of bombs all over it and that. Not much to say about Laos, apart from there's bombs everywhere. Alright, Bangladesh. It's got 150 million people in it. Like, this island still almost has more than the whole country of Bangladesh. I find that crazy. The capital in Dhaka, which is a pretty nice city if we go into Street View and see it. Here we go. Nice little Dhaka. You know, not much to say about Bangladesh for me. They've got I think this is the largest river delta in the world. I'm not sure if this one is bigger, the Amazon Delta. I think that's the Amazon Delta. I could be wrong. I do believe that this is the biggest one in the world. They've got lots and lots of rivers everywhere. But anyway, China, last country, the most populated country in the world. They claim this weird thing in the South China Sea. The capital being Beijing, as a lot of you probably already know. They border Mongolia, Kazakhstan, Russia, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Laos, and Vietnam. North Korea? Did I say North Korea? No, I didn't. They border a lot of countries, not as much as Russia though. So Russia has the most. Oh yeah, Russia, most. You know, country to. Country that borders the most countries. That's what I wanted to say. Anyway. The population of China is very high. They've got like, oh yes, the second biggest city in the world, Shanghai. They've got, well, oh yeah, Delhi, third biggest city in the world in India, for India. Forgot to say that. I don't know much to say about China. That's the last one. Now let's take the quiz. Finally, this video is taking forever. How far are we? In 47 minutes. Let's finish this video before 50. Right, that's Vietnam. Armenia, Bhutan, Georgia, Cambodia. Let's just do that. Alright. Lebanon, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, short Turkmenistan. It's Turkmenistan. Kazakhstan. Yes, I got it. Israel. Afghanistan. China. Sri Lanka. Lanka. Mongolia. Saudi Arabia. Alright. Saudi. Nepal. Indonesia. Singapore. India. Bahrain. Tajikistan. Uzbekistan. Bangladesh. Pakistan. Maldives. United Arab Emirates. Syria. Oman. Azerbaijan. Myanmar. Lao, Iraq, Palestine, Kuwait, Taiwan, Yemen, North Korea, Russia, Philippines. Oh, I'm really bad at spelling the Philippines. Oh my god, how do you spell it? That's not how you spell it. Filipinas, no. Come on, how do you spell it? Philippines. Ah. Philippines. How do you spell the Philippines? Philippines. Oh yes, it is 110 million, the population. Oh, I have to do this because I'm not going to be able to spell it. Alright. Turkey. Brunei. Oh, it's Brunei. Yeah. Iran. Qatar. That's Jordan. East Timor. Thailand. Japan. South Korea. Malaysia. Ooh, I got him. Got them all. Alright, so I believe I did do that. And finally, we can end this video after 52 minutes of recording. Like, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that stuff. Oh my god, this video was very long. Bye, guys. Share the video as well. Bye.